Hans, how many times do you get asked questions by clients about Italy at the moment? I'm taking a kind of straw poll of FX analysts at the moment, and my sense so far is not often.
Yeah, well, I would say over the past 2 or 4 weeks, nobody was talking about that. And you have to think about that there's a big safety net out there, and the big safety net is called Japan. So, I mean, when you talk about Italy, you talk about peripheral spreads, right? And we had in the past where peripheral spread had an impact on the exchange rate. Now you have very low interest rates in the euro area. They are negative, and that actually means you are paid to hedge. And that is loved by Japan. So they're pumping billions and billions and billions into the European EGB market. And you have, on average, in the EGB market, a currency hedged return of about 1.5%. That is about twice as much as you can make with a 30-year JGB market. And that actually means this money flow comes in. And then you got an election result, and people cry, oh, this is bad for Italy. And then they try to trade the spread, and they fail the next day, simply because you have more money coming in. Remember when Hollande came into office? You know, that was the same. People were saying, oh, this French spreads had to widen with this type of economic program he had to offer. And it did not. And the reason why it did not, it was actually Japanese money coming in, and they understood the deflationary characteristics of the Hollande policy. And therefore, it offered value to them. And the Japanese are smart enough to see that again. And therefore, this money comes in. You have peripheral stability. And therefore, nobody is really concerned about the issue.
OK. Edmund, so the Japanese and Draghi are going to rescue the European government bond market. What about European equity markets?
Well, I don't think the European equity markets need rescuing, Guy. I think maybe they haven't quite followed the US because of the FANG index, because of tech leadership in the US, which, of course, we don't have to the same degree in Europe.
Right.
Having said that, we still have relatively robust global trade, and that will still help the Eurozone as a big net exporter. And what we see is the strength in Germany still rippling out to the other economies, the north of Italy being one such area. It is much more like Germany than actually most of Europe. Bizarrely enough, if you look at Lombardy, it's like Germany. It's like the German manufacturing heartland. The problem that they have is, of course, they have the southern Italy as well, attached to the same country, which is a slightly different matter.